So, if Venus is conjoined with Moon, the native will have illicit relations with many others, and the native will lose money also. Here, Venus is actually money, and Moon is loss. So, loss of money, and at the same time, Moon is illicit relations. So, illicit relations, illegal contacts with the women. So, whoever has this combination, if Venus is conjoined with Moon, the native will have illicit relations, illegal relations with other women. And the native will purchase house vehicle because Venus is house vehicle and Moon is expenditure. That's why whoever has this combination will purchase house vehicle, but they will purchase house vehicle by taking loan. They will fall in debts because of purchasing houses. Okay. So he will have illicit relations with the sister of his own wife. So some people will have relations with the sister of his own wife. So here the condition is Venus and Moon should be exchanged. Parivartana Yoga. If the native has Parivartana Yoga, Venus is in the house of Moon and Moon is in the house of Venus, and if they are connected to Jupiter, then the native will have illicit relations. It gives all bad habits like speculation, gambling, horse race, and even liquid and drinks which having bad smell like wine. So these people generally, Venus and Moon are together in the horoscope, the native will become alcoholic, drug addict, even liquids and drinks which having bad smell like wine. It gives debts or overdrawing loans. Generally, the native fall in debts if the native has this combination. It gives heavy losses. Moon is here, losses. Moon is expenditure. So this combination gives heavy losses and heavy expenditure, making bank balance nil. And money is lost due to friends cheating. It gives diabetic, kidney, uterus, ovary related problems, low sperm count related problem, infertility, delay of. Here we have to keep in mind one thing. Whenever we are talking about the combination of Venus and Venus is actually, when it comes to our health problems, diabetic and kidney for both male and female. But when it comes to female native, Venus is uterus. So actually, any planet is conjoined with enemy planets, the planet gives its health issues. So generally, Venus is here, the planet for diabetic, kidney, uterus, and ovary. That's why whenever Venus is conjoined with the Moon, the native will have kidney related and diabetic related, uterus related, ovary related. And moreover, you see infertility. So because of this combination, so the female native may get abortions because Venus and Moon here uterus related problems means some people will get abortion, and some people will get diabetic, and some people will get kidney related, and some particularly male. For the male, Venus is sperm and Moon is water. When there is more water in the sperm, then what will happen? It denotes low sperm count. It denotes low sperm count. That's why Venus, Moon are together. The native will have low sperm count if it is male, if it is female, infertility. So which leads to delay of progeny. So this is the combination for Venus and Moon. Venus and Moon combination. Suppose the same combination is conjoined with Rahu. So actually Venus Moon is sex yoga, illicit relation yoga. So when Venus Moon Rahu are together, it will be big sex yoga. We can say it gives heavy losses, it gives heavy expenditure because Rahu is big, Rahu is heavy, Moon is loss, big losses, big expenditure, and death due to heavy drinking. So Moon is drinking, Rahu is big, so heavy drinking. Due to heavy drinking, the native may die. And you see, narcotic drug addict, whoever has this combination may be addicted to narcotic drugs also. You can see, you can check the horoscope of celebrities' children. Even Shah Rukh Khan child, he has this combination, Venus Moon Rahu combination. So generally they may be addicted to narcotic drugs, alcoholic, they may become alcoholic, heavy debts. Moreover, you see, when somebody has illicit relation with many women, and when he purchase everything on loans, then definitely he may fall in debts. That's why there may be heavy debts, and it may lead to even insolvency also. Some native may become insolvent. That means the native will be not in a position to repay the debts. This is generally what happens. And wife is here interested in eating delicious food. Venus is wife, Moon is food, and Rahu is mouth. So Rahu is eating. Mouth means what do we do generally with our mouth? We eat. So that's why wife is here. Venus is wife. So wife will eat food heavily. So she eats food, more food, and that too delicious, tasty food. So what is Venus is here, delicious. Wife will have big chest portion. So Venus is wife and Moon is chest, Rahu is big. So that's why wife will have big chest portion. And wife will have round face like Chandramukhi. Venus is wife and Moon is here, Moon and Rahu is round shape. So Rahu is face and at the same time round shape. So his wife face will be like Chandramukhi. Chandra means moon. Chandramukhi, the face of moon. The face of moon is how is the moon? Generally, it is round in shape, and moreover, Chandra is beautiful. That's why the wife has a round face like Chandramukhi. And wife or daughter will go abroad. Here, Venus is wife, and moon is traveling, and Rahu is foreign. So, wife and Venus is wife, Venus is daughter also, Venus is sister also, Venus is daughter-in-law also. So the possibility of these people may go abroad. There is a possibility that these female folk in the house may go abroad because the native has this combination. Venus is wife or daughter, daughter-in-law, or moon is here traveling, Rahu is foreign. So foreign travel. So wife and daughter will go abroad. The female folk will have abortion. Here wife is Venus or even daughter also. Moon Rahu is Garbha dosha. Moon is Garbha and Rahu is dosha. So defect in Garbha. So the female folk will have abortions in the house. It may be wife or daughter-in-law, whoever it may be. And uterus related problems. Generally, Venus is uterus. Venus is with the enemy moon. That's why uterus related problem. And Venus is not only uterus and ovary, this is a diabetic and kidney related planet. So, male or female, the native will have diabetic and kidney related problems. And when it comes to Rahu is grandfather actually. So, grandfather might have got 2 marriages or illicit relations. So, here Rahu is grandfather. So, along with Rahu, how many female planets are there? Moon is female, Venus is female. Rahu is grandfather. So, grandfather might have got 2 marriages or 2 illicit affairs, at least 2 illicit affairs. Or he may have illicit affairs with many. And mother would have a big house property. How? Because Moon is mother here. Moon is mother. And Venus is house, Rahu is big. So moon, mother will have big house properties. So that's why Venus and moon Rahu are together, mother will have own house, big house. Next, Venus and Ketu are together. Venus, Mars, Ketu. So whether it is male horoscope or female horoscope, Venus is with Ketu, Venus is with Mars, Ketu, it denotes financial litigation, delay of marriage for male or female, or separation or divorce with wife or husband. So, Venus, Ketu, Venus, Mars, Ketu, why there are problems here? Ketu is litigation, separation planet. Mars is police, Ketu is court. So Ketu is litigation. That's why who will be litigated generally because of Venus. Venus is Mars. Mars is wife, Mars is house, Mars is money. So financial litigation, house property litigation, all these things generally happen if Venus, Ketu, Venus, Mars, Ketu are together. If Venus, Ketu, Venus, Mars, Ketu are together. So that's why it may be male or female, delay of marriage and separation or divorce with wife or husband. House or vehicle properties will be under disputes and trial in the court of law. It denotes arrest and imprisonment also. Mars and Ketu, arrest and imprisonment yoga. We can also call it arrest and imprisonment yoga. Imprisonment yoga. Jailu, Karavas yoga. So wife and daughter will have uterus and vaginal problem like white discharge, and wife or daughter or sister will get heart related and dental or piles spine related problem. Here you see Venus is wife, Venus is a daughter, and Mars Ketu, Mars is blood and heart, Ketu is actually closing the valves of heart. So then suppose the heart valves are closed, then what will happen? The functioning of blood will stop. So then the native will feel heart attack. So that's why Mars Ketu denotes heart attack. Who will get heart attack here? Venus is wife, Venus is daughter. So either wife or daughter will get heart related and spine related problem and dental related problem. Why dental? Mars is dental. And Mars and Ketu also denotes here. Mars and Ketu generally denotes not only dental. Mars is heat governing planet. Mars is heat governing planet. And Ketu is actually extra growth. So that's why what will happen? The native will have piles and fistula and such type of health issues also. The native will get. Here native means the wife of the native. The wife of the native, please mute yourself. So this is imprisonment yoga for the native, and when it comes to the wife will have heart related, dental related, uterus related, and heart related, even so please mute yourself. And now okay, you see this yoga. Mercury moon. Mercury is actually, you see, Mercury is a female planet and moon is also female planet. So Mercury is actually lover and moon is actually a concubine or moon is a prostitute. That's why if Jupiter is conjoined with Mercury moon, two female planets, the native will have this dirty sex yoga. Why we call it dirty? Because they don't have any discretion in sex when it comes to sex. Indiscriminate sex. That is called indiscriminate sex. And you see, it has this yoga is also called Guru Patni Sishya Dirty Sex Yoga. So there is a mythological story when once moon god abducted the wife of Devaguru, Tara, and Tara became pregnant. Later, she was sent to Jupiter's ashramam. Later, by the request of Brahma. So this is a story actually. So there is a story. So Mercury is here out the child born out of this illicit relation between the wife of Guru and the moon god. That's why this is called Guru Patni Sishya Dirty Sex Yoga. With bad and good results like roaring Lakshmi Yoga. Actually, this may be bad yoga, but the native will have money also, Lakshmi Yoga. Income and expenditure will be the same. The native will earn money and his expenditure, he will also spend money. He will also donate money also. These people generally donate money to many people, to his siblings and to his family members. And he will also give more money to women, particularly prostitutes or lovers. So income and expenditure will be the same. The native is in his younger age will take undue advantage of girlfriends and subject them to sexual exploitation and finally desert them. You see, whoever has this yoga, generally what happens, these people definitely will have love affair in their youth, younger days. And finally, they will desert them. They won't get married. Sometimes they may marry also. This is also the combination of love marriage. So anyhow, they will have a love affair. That is sure. It denotes loss in business because Mercury is business and Moon is loss. And cheating by friends. Mercury is here friend and Moon is cheating. And illicit relations with many girlfriends because Mercury is girl and here Moon is relation, girlfriends, illicit relation with many. So because Moon is here cheating and Moon is here illicit relation. And when it comes to Mercury education, Mercury is education, Moon is failure. If Sun is there, that is success. Mercury Sun, generally the native will succeed in his education, he will get ranks. Mercury Moon is there, he will get failures always. And loss in real estate also because Mercury is land and Moon is loss. So land related business, the native will definitely fail. The native will incur losses in land related business. So Mercury is here, illicit relation, that is sex yoga, and this may be even Lakshmi yoga also. The native will be wealthy, but he will give all the money, whatever he earns, he will share the money with others. So that's why all of a sudden he will fall in debts also. He may be cheated by his own friends. He may incur losses in business. So particularly land related business and education failures will be there. So disputes with love affairs, illicit relations with others, these are common. Suppose the same yoga is connected to Rahu, then the yoga will be very severe. Mercury Moon Rahu. Mercury Moon Rahu already we have discussed. This is 36 yoga. And Rahu is added, Rahu is big. That's why it is called big 36 yoga. The native will have illicit relations with many. So Rahu is multi. So multi with multi people. That means many people, many women. The native will have illicit relations. Moon is relation. Rahu is illicit. So Mercury is here lover and Moon is here prostitute, concubine and living in relationship. That's why Mercury, Moon, Rahu are together, definitely the native will have illicit relation. But these combinations should be connected to Jupiter. From Jupiter, Mercury, Moon, Rahu should be somewhere in the horoscope. Suppose if you take female horoscope, so then also from Venus, Mercury, Moon, Rahu are in the second house, then definitely the female native will also have illicit relation with somebody before marriage. So we will discuss illicit relations and all these things when we are discussing marriage. We will discuss all these things. But here we are talking about only yoga. Whether if it is male horoscope, you check Jupiter is connected to Mercury, Moon, Rahu. Whether it is female horoscope, Venus is connected to Mercury, Moon, Rahu, then you can predict that the native will have illicit relations. But the thing is here, there may be some difference in between male horoscope and female horoscope when it comes to these relations. If Jupiter aspects Venus, Mercury, Moon, Rahu in female horoscope, this dosha will be warded off. Jupiter definitely will remove this dosha. But in male horoscope, Jupiter is the native, male native. That's why Jupiter definitely will have illicit relation. But when it comes to female horoscope, if Jupiter aspects this combination, Mercury, Moon, Rahu, the dosha will be warded off. So it denotes indiscriminate sex. Indiscriminate means they don't have any sentiments. They will have sex with married women, sex with cousins or sisters or mother-in-law, or even guru wife or daughter of guru, or even with the animals. So they are nasty fellows, indiscriminate sex. So whoever has this combination, Mercury, Moon, Rahu, but these three planets should be connected to Jupiter. They enjoy watching porn videos and the native is attracted towards opposite sex. And moon, love affairs, love marriages. But here I want to add one thing. Suppose Mercury, Moon, Rahu are connected to Mars, for example, Mars also. They will become rapists because they have Mercury is cheating and Rahu is unethical, and Mercury is cunning, Moon is cheating, and Rahu is unethical. And they will implement, they can execute all these characters if Mars is also connected. If Mars is also connected. So that's why we should check these three are connected to Mars or not. If Mars is there, they will become Kundas and they will become already this yoga we have discussed there. It's also when we are talking about Jupiter combinations, already we have discussed who will become murderer and who will become murderer, rapist, and antisocial element. So Rahu should be connected with Mars. Then only the native will behave like that. The native will go wild behavior. The native will have wild behavior. So anyhow here, the native will have illicit relations with many, and that too indiscriminate sex we can say, and the native will enjoy watching porn videos and having illicit relations, and there may be possibility of love marriage and love affairs will be there, and big losses in business. But these people generally will become insolvent. They will not be able to they will not be able to clear their debts also. Big losses in business, cheated by business partners. So here it will be in a big way. The cheating will be in a big way. The native will be cheated in a big way because Rahu is here. Venus Moon is cheating by friends, but cheating by friends in a big way. Rahu is there. The native will go abroad. This is positive or two things here. One is love marriage and another one is the native will go abroad for education. And you see here, Mercury is education, Moon is traveling, Rahu is foreign. So generally these people will go to foreign country for education or for business expansion. So these people may go to foreign for business also. So education and business. And again, Mercury is siblings. So our youngest siblings. सबसे छोटी बहन छोटा भाई. So Mercury, Moon, Rahu. That's why what will happen? Our youngest siblings will go abroad. They will settle at a distance place. So they will go to foreign country or they will live in remote area. They will settle in a remote area. And mother will be educated and would have landed properties, and grandfather might have illicit relations again. So when it comes to grandfather, Rahu is with Mercury Moon or Venus Moon. Instead of Mercury, Venus can be there. Already we have discussed this. Venus Moon Rahu, Mercury Moon Rahu. Grandfather might have illicit relation in his life, in his younger days, grandfather. And when it comes to mother, Moon is mother and Mercury is education and Rahu is here multi. So multi-dimensional personality. Mother is multi-dimensional personality. She is highly educated, no doubt. Grandfather might have illicit relations. Mother will be highly educated, and mother also might have some land properties, because Mercury is land. Mother will have land properties also. Next, Mercury Ketu. Actually, you can check in any horoscope for astrologers and healing related profession, lawyers, doctors, so judges. Generally, these are all healing related and relief giving professions. Mercury Ketu will be connected. Mercury is here knowledge, Ketu is Vedas, Vedic knowledge. So the NATO is interested in divine contemplation or self-realization. So the NATO will have sixth sense, intuition. The NATO will have intuitive ability. He is very intelligent, no doubt. Mercury Ketu, the NATO will be intelligent. Whether he may not be educated, but he will be educated, no doubt. He may not be educated, he will be intelligent. He can attain scholarship without much effort in any field of knowledge. So you give whatever knowledge it may be, they will try to understand and easily they will grasp. They will have grasping power. They will have Vedic knowledge. The native will be well versed in writing, drawing. Gradually he loses his sense of hearing and becomes deaf also. So sometimes Venus Ketu combination, we sometimes come across the people with deafness. Definitely some people will go deaf, and some people will be very well versed in writing and drawing, because Mercury is actually here writing, hand. Mercury is hand. What do we do with our hand? We will write. And Ketu is here knowledge, the knowledge of Vedas or whatever it may be. So Ketu is actually small writing. Rahu is big writing. This combination you check in any horoscope. Mercury, Ketu are together. These people will write very small letters. Mercury, Rahu are together in the horoscope. You can check. Their writing will be very big. Big letters they use. So they write with big letters. Okay. So these people will write very small writing here. The letters will be very small. So, but the people who have with Mercury Rahu, they will write big. The letters will be very big when they are writing. So, but this is positive side. The native will have intuition powers and intellectual and knowledgeable. But when it comes to physical world, so here Mercury is actually a knowledge planet, and Ketu is generally in one way, that is Vedic knowledge, that is good. So Venus Ketu, they have intuitive ability, talented, and that is okay. But when it comes to education, Mercury is education, and Mercury is land, Mercury is business partner, lover, and our uncles. Mercury is maternal uncle or father-in-law. So Ketu is a litigation, separation, disturbance. That's why you see Mercury Ketu combination gives educational breaks. Mercury is education, and Ketu is break. Mercury is land, and Ketu is a litigation. Ketu is a disputes. Mercury is a friends, lovers, business partners. But here, when it comes to Mercury Ketu, love affairs, there may be disturbances, disputes with lovers, but at the same time, Mercury Ketu is love affairs. So you see, the native will fall in love. Mercury is actually here love, and Ketu is generally net, love net, we can say. Ketu is generally, it's a cobweb. It is a web. Ketu is web. Whatever comes, it will be stuck. It will be stuck in web. So that's why love web. This is called love web. Mercury Ketu love web. Skin allergies, generally when it comes to health issues, Mercury is a skin, Mercury is a tongue, so vocal cord disorder, stammering, and Mercury is thyroid gland, Mercury is shoulder, hand, finger, so shoulder dislocation, hand fracture, and at the same time fingers may be damaged. in an accident. His youngest siblings is self-renouncing nature. Even youngest sister or youngest brother, they will have spiritual life. They will lead life of austerity, bereft of sensual pleasure. So they won't get married, and they don't think about family life. So they live like sannyasi, spinster, or like a monk. So youngest siblings will be very spiritual because Mercury is youngest sibling. Ketu is litigation, separation. So generally there may be disputes with siblings also. There may be disputes with business partners. There will be educational break. There will be land litigation. Why land litigation? Mercury is land and Ketu is litigation. So here there is a note. If there is the planetary combination Mercury Ketu in native's horoscope, it indicates that the native will be entangled in a love affair with a girl during his youth. Because Ketu is positive planet for entanglement in a web or net, and it also denotes that the native's friend is in trouble, and he may also have disputes with his friends. It may also indicates that the native is enmeshed in a land dispute. Here, Mercury Ketu are together. Mercury is what actually love. So Ketu is here web. So that's why the native will be entangled in a love affair with a girl during his youth. And Ketu is cosmic planet for entanglement in a web or net. So that's why whenever Mercury Ketu, so Mercury is love, so the native will be entangled in a love affair. It also indicates friend may be in trouble because Mercury is friend, Ketu is a troubling planet. And he may also have disputes with his friends. It may also indicates that the native is enmeshed in a land dispute. It may be land dispute also. Next, after Mercury Ketu, there is another note. If this planetary combination takes place in the zodiacal sign of Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, the indications are that the native is entangled in a female trap. Generally, Mercury Ketu are together. The native may be entangled in a female trap. He may be trapped by female women. So we have to check Mercury Ketu is in Gemini, Cancer, or Virgo. Then the native will definitely entangled by trapped by women. If the same planetary combination takes place in other zodiac signs, so Mercury Ketu anywhere, generally it denotes land dispute and disputes with the friends. This is generally what we see. And Mercury Mars Ketu combination. Mercury is here education planet. Mercury is education. Mars and Ketu here both are enemy to Mercury. So when any planet is with enemies, then the planet becomes loses its strength. That's why here Mercury is education, Mercury is business, Mercury is land, Mercury friends. So with friends there will be disturbances, business failures, and education breaks. These are common. So that's why this is called no education yoga. The native may not study well, but he will be very talented because Mercury is a knowledge planet. What knowledge the native will get? Mars, scientific knowledge, and Ketu. Ketu is alaukika. So like a divine knowledge or spiritual knowledge and medical knowledge, healing related knowledge. So that's why Mercury, Mars, Ketu are together. So the native will be very talented, though he may not be educated. If Jupiter aspects Mercury, this dosha will be warded off. But Jupiter is aspecting this combination, Mercury, Mars, Ketu, this dosha will be warded off. So this dosha will be cancelled. There may be educational breaks because Mercury, Mars, Ketu, there may be educational breaks, but the native will continue his studies if Jupiter aspects this combination. If there is Jupiter aspect on this combination, then the native will continue, but there may be one break or somewhere. Nowadays, I will give you one example, this type of Mercury, Mars, Ketu, and for example, Jupiter is there. Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Ketu. Nowadays, you see after 12th class, the students take 1 year break for when they are preparing for NEET examination to become a doctor. First, then they have to appear for NEET examination. If they pass and get rank, then they will be medical seat will be allotted to them. So that's why they will take 1 or 2 years break because they have to get prepared well for the examination. So 2 years education will not be enough. That's why after completion of this intermediate, that means 11th class and 12th class, they will take break 1 year or 2 years and they will prepare for the entrance. Once they get a seat in medical college and they will become doctors. So it means as Jupiter is aspecting, the dosha is here removed. So that's why they will continue their education. They will have good knowledge of medicine and engineering or whatever it may be, technical knowledge. So Mercury, Mars, Ketu, generally there may be educational breaks. No education yoga, but Jupiter aspects this yoga will be watered up. So this is generally nowadays we can see who are generally the people who will become doctors. In their case, we can see. And moreover, you see, Mercury and Ketu actually love, and Mars is actually enemy to Mercury. That's why love marriage will be broken, love failures. So, Mercury, Mars, Ketu, love failures. And Mercury, Rahu are together. This is Saptama dosha. Sastama dosha, Bahuvidya yoga. How Bahuvidya yoga? First, let us see. And Venus is education, Rahu is Bahu. Bahu means many, multi. So that means Bahuvidya yoga. That means the native will study more degrees, graduation, post-graduation, undergraduation. So like this. And the native will have enemies, competitors, diseases, dangers by enemies and or by friends. So you see, Mercury, Rahu are together, you should suspect. So definitely this native may have very big health problem, and the native will have enemies, and the native will have very good competition here, heavy competition, because Mercury is the lord of 6th house from Aries in natural Pachakra. From Aries, Mesha Rasi you count Aries, the first one, Taurus, second one, Gemini, third one, fourth one, Cancer, fifth one, Leo, sixth one, here, Virgo. So, sixth house lord, who rules sixth house here? So, Mercury. So, Rahu is dosha. Which house dosha now? Sixth house dosha. Even third house dosha also. Mercury is third house and sixth house dosha. So, there will be danger to siblings, and there will be danger from friends and from enemies, even from enemies and friends also. From friends also there will be danger. So the native will have heavy competition. Moreover, this is sixth house denotes health. That's why the native will have like health problems like cancer and such health problems. So we have to check Mercury is connected to with which planet. So that planet related major health problem the native will get. And this is Bahuvidya yoga. So the native will study multi courses of education, but there will be danger to youngest siblings because Mercury is youngest sibling. So Rahu is here danger to youngest sibling. And this yoga will give actually ancestral property. It denotes, because here you see Rahu is what? Rahu is grandfather. So Mercury is property, land property. It denotes old or ancestral. So ancestral property, because Mercury is property and Rahu is old. Grandfather may have land, so that land you may get. Grandfather may, here we can say grandfather might be educated and educated and had landed property. He might be a businessman also. So grandfather may be businessman also, because Mercury is business. Grandfather might be highly intelligent and educated, and he may be landlord, and he may be businessman. And next, Mars and Ketu. This is very important yoga we have to discuss. This is very important yoga. It denotes a delay of marriage for female, or separation or divorce with husband. Mars is husband and Ketu is separation. Mars is husband and marriage. Ketu is obstacles. So there may be obstacles always for the marriage proposals. And Mars is husband and Ketu is separation. So that's why we can say delay of marriage for the female native and separation or divorce with her husband. If Jupiter aspects, this dosha may be warded up, but still there may be some disputes. Disputes will be there. That is common. So we can add here, if Jupiter aspects this combination, this dosha will be warded off. This dosha will be warded off. But they have disputes. But there will be disputes between wife and husband. The native will have disputes with his siblings also, because Mars is here, siblings. And the native will have quarrels, disputes, physical fights with others, always. So Mars and Ketu are together, they are ready to fight with others. Always they will fight with others. It also denotes legal problems like police cases, handcuffs, imprisonment. This is called imprisonment yoga. Mars and Ketu are together. This is called imprisonment yoga. So just because Mars and Ketu are together, the native will not be imprisoned. But Mars Ketu should be connected to Venus, Mercury, Saturn, because Saturn is profession, Venus is wife and money, properties, and Mercury is landed properties. So friends, so business partners. That's why there will be disturbances, and then it may lead to some legal problem, and the native may be arrested or imprisoned. So that is we have to keep in mind. So Mars Ketu is connected to Venus or not, we have to check. If Venus is connected with Mars Ketu, because of wife, the native will have to attend court sessions for divorce or something, whatever it may be. And or any house properties may be litigated under trial and tribulations. So the native will have to attend court sessions. So these are generally common, whoever has this combination. Here, Venus, Mars Ketu, generally financial litigation. They may be involved in scams. So that's why They have to attend court cases, and after trial and tribulation, they may be even imprisoned also. And the native will have toothache. Here, when it comes to health issues, Mars is actually dental. So, toothache, small teeth, and because Ketu is small and Mars is teeth. If you check their teeth, generally they will have very sharp and small teeth. And nail biting habits, nails. Generally, Ketu is nail and Mars is our teeth. You see, some people cut their nails always. They have the habit of cutting nails with their teeth. So that's why nail biting habit, this nail biting habit the native will have. And this is very important. We can see hemorrhoids, files, and fistula. These three are same kind problem. Mars is heat governing planet and Ketu is our private organ, Maladwara. That is Ketu. Ketu is Maladwara. So that's why generally the native may get a health problem there. Ketu is extra growth. Ketu is extra growth. That's why extra growth and our secret organ. So our private organ. Private organ means for male, this is a penis, and for female, vagina, and anus is common for both male and female. That is Maladwara and bowels. So hemorrhoids, piles, and fistula, these are formed at our anus. So that's why anus is Ketu, and extra growth is also Ketu, and Mars is heat governing planet. And Ketu is also heat governing planet. When two heat governing planets connected, generally, so there will be so much heat, and there may be like this extra growth. And blood and heart related, because Mars is blood, and Ketu is actually, we have discussed already. Ketu generally closes the heart valves. So valve, generally Ketu is valve. So when the valve is closed, so the functioning of blood may not be possible. That's why the native feel heart attack. So in the heart valve is Ketu, and the blood in the heart is Mars. When they are together, so blood will not function. So that's why the native will have heart related problem. And again, Mars and Ketu accident yoga, and mother yoga, and Mars and Ketu assassination mother, and accident yoga. And accidents also will be electricity or fire. You see here there are some information, fire accidents and firing. These people may die due to fire accidents. So it may be gas, or it may be electricity, or whatever it may be, firing. And they may die in firing, bullet injury, if they are army people or whoever it may be, and death due to bomb blasting and lightning strike. Generally, this is a natural calamity. So when there is heavy cyclone, during heavy cyclone, generally lightning strike kill many people, and electricity shock. This is common in our house, and death in wars, killed in murder or assassination. So these people may be murdered. These people may be assassinated, and the native may have impotency, because Mars Ketu is here private organ. So already we have discussed piles, fistula, hemorrhoids, also anus related health problem, and fetus here penis is our male organ. So the native may have impotency or facing problem in intercourse due to foreskin covering head of this penis, and surgery or injury in private or part, and electronic gadgets stop functioning suddenly. So Mars, Ketu, and Mercury are together in your horoscope. You can check your horoscope. If your Mercury is connected with Mars and Ketu, Mars is fire actually, and Ketu is sharp weapon and electricity. So here Ketu is wire, so electricity related, whatever it may be. So all your electrical gadgets generally very often they stop function. So it may be laptop, computer, TV, fridge, or even electricity, fan, so AC. So always you will car, it may be car. So electricity related problems, power related problems, because due to heavy power, these will generally stop function. So that's why this is very important yoga. Mars Ketu we have to check. Mars is here a delay of marriage and a disturbance with the husband and a divorce with the husband for female. Mars and Ketu generally disputes and disturbances, always legal problems and imprisonment yoga. And when it comes to health, piles related and hemorrhoids, fistula, heart related, dental related, spine related. When it comes to accidents, it may be fire accident or bullet injury, bomb blasting, lightning strike, electricity shock, and murder or assassination. So when it comes to private organ, fistula, and this related and intercourse related, so foreskin problem. So our private organ related problem. It may be male or female. If it is male, penis related. If it is female, vagina related problem. So for both male and female, anus related problem. Anus generally we have this piles related problem. Okay. So any doubts? I want to conclude and we will continue tomorrow.
No, sir. Thank you. Pranam.
Yeah.
सर वीडियो भेज देना सर, मैंने लेट ज्वाइन किया।
Yeah, मैं भेजूंगा, वीडियो भेजूंगा, don't worry.
सर नोट्स भी भेज देना सर, नोट्स भूल मत जाना सर, नोट्स।
Yeah, definitely.
Sir, Mars and Ketu private part is short, male.
Oh, no, for both male and female, not only male.
No, I am saying male male private part short.
Only Ketu. Only Ketu. Only Ketu.
Sir, he wants to ask that if penis will be small if Mars Ketu combination is there.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, sir.
Definitely. Jupiter and Ketu are together. That is a different. It may be fatty and like that.
Okay, sir.
Yes. You are right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, right. I will send you material and video tomorrow, not today.
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow morning.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Good night, sir.
Good night.